Man, I want it so bad I can taste it. I want it done so bad I can taste it. But now I'm over here contemplating not even leaving this set up in this car. You know, I'm thinking pull this all out and put all this in my top secret. I'm considering putting this in my top secret, and then putting maybe the 6.2 in this, because the 6.2 is supposed to go in the box Chevy, right? And this be turbo. 26 is turbo. Why not just put a 6.2 in it, natural aspirated, stage 2 cam, and leave it be, right? Taking out the old 7.2, 7.5, 7.5 and a half, 7 point, whatever it is, out of the LEMANS. Taking him out. We're gonna go ahead and rock with Quick Performance, of course, 9-inch Ford rim, man. We got the bigger brakes than what was on it. All this should just go right on in, no problem. Got the QP in, Quick Performance. Run into an issue, man. Dry shaft too short now. Dry shaft about 1.5 inches, 2 inches too short. So we're gonna go ahead and get that on the way, or fab one up, whichever. But she do look good sitting there. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put a set of wheels on it. Put them, see what we're looking like. I can still set it on the ground. See what it looking like. See how, you know what I mean? To see how it go. All right, what up, what's happening? Y'all see the Rucci steering wheel matching the Rucci wheels. Got the Quick Performance 9-inch out back, video on that. But today we got the LS Swap up front. But you see all the little wires there? Those are wires that go underneath the dash. And why do we have those wires out? Well, those wires out are because we're going with that right there, man. We're gonna go ahead and try to get this Dakota digital going in here. See the number on the VX control box, VX control box, analog digital system. Oil, volts, temp, fuel, and speedo. And then he didn't have a tack, he now has a tack. Because on the other one is just a bunch of idiot lights. That's what they call idiot lights. And then here's our sensors, all our sensors. We will not need the speed sensor because we're running the LS stuff. You know, just patch a wire into that. Here are our plug-ins. Here's our other plug-ins. The main thing is knowing what's what from the car, blinkers, and from the motor. So that's why we have both of the schematics out. The schematics for this, schematics for the wire harness on the car. Only thing I noticed on the Dakota is this wire is not real long, so it has to be put in this has to be put in a location close to the firewall, behind the dash, wherever. And all your wires have to be pretty long, because once you get them up there, you got to tuck them up and hide them and zip tie them back and all that good stuff. This is GPS ready, as you can see. Here's the part number. Here we go. There we go, man. This is what we're going with. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get this dash pulled out. Look at what wires does what as far as high beam, brake light, high beam, left, right, turn signal, and we don't have cruise or nothing like that. We don't have cruise. Of course, we know the speed in and out. You know what that's about is our speedo. Water, it's our temp, oil, fuel. I don't know how much of this y'all see. I was actually not looking through the camera doing this. Sorry about that. Tack, accessory power, constant power, ground. So, in all honesty, I think we might need to go ahead and patch in another fuse panel for this. A whole nother fuse panel that controls this alone. But right now I'm gonna go ahead, jump in the car, take y'all with me on pulling this dash cover off, or the panel to where the gauges are. It's totally different, 100% different than my car. My car's 3-gauge pod also, but they're all 3 made somewhat together. This is totally different. So let me get over here and get to it. I'll cut y'all back on. You got that new car scent in here that smell good, man. It smells so good. Put him in park. Like I said, we've been putting the 9-inch rear in. We do have a cigarette lighter joint to put in for that. But we got 3 screws here. 3 screws. Now this steering wheel would have been, doing this without the steering wheel probably would have been so much easier. And then, in my opinion, I don't know if they make this car with a tilt, but I think it needs a tilt. I promise. I think it needs a tilt because this particular steering wheel, it's so, you can't see through the dash. You know what I mean? You can't see what we're trying to put in. You know, from a standpoint of looking in the window, it's gonna look nice, but from driving, you ain't gonna be able to see much of it. But that's that third one is a clock, which is now gonna be a tack. So that's cool. That new car smell, man, that little trees, that thing is talking. Dang, it smells so good. Smells so good. Like I said, this panel, this whole panel, face panel has to come off. And mine was the same way, but it bolted up in a different area. You know, we're gonna put the face panel back on, of course, and then roll with it. I think I'm gonna look through the directions and see if I can put the actual miles of the motor on the Dakota digital, because we know it's 130 on the miles, 135 I think, 130. I did a video when we first started this build. We got the motor, so we do know that it's 130 on 6.0, so I know it should be a way for me to put that in there. But like I said, we're gonna go and I gotta go get a shorter screwdriver, get this other one off. I don't believe there's anything else holding it on. In all honesty, it looked like it bolts to the back of this. So they screwed, no screws here. We're gonna go to YouTube. We're gonna see how to remove it. I thought that's all you do.
It's what you do, but you gotta have the dash out to even take this out to get to this shit.
No, those screws, I took those screws out because I thought that's, you pop this cover off and you got everything there.
No.
Wrong freaking answer, baby.
Right now, only thing holding me up is the control. Yep, you going to where? Yeah.
See him go, Flake?
Oh, you go for the Viking break?
Flakey, flake.
I just not noticed that. Ever since I was like,
But you only gonna have it at the top of the head. Yeah.
Sparkling.
I
See,
just know.
it's the like you see it like
Pontiac, I'm just go ahead and tell y'all now.
Pontiac got the gauges.
Man, look at this. It's all this had to go on. This had to happen just to get some digital dash gauges.
Yes,
Dakota digital in the Pontiac, man. But we know. Had to have the interior man come through and show us how to do it. But they look good in there. We got oil, temp, fuel, volts. Got the speedo and attack. This car didn't come with attack. It had a clock. So
I like this.
Yes, Lord. That's got them out, didn't
That's hot. It's got the needles and everything in there. It's got everything you need.
I think it changes colors too. I'm not sure.
You should be able to.
And then I was trying to look up to see how I could put the actual miles from the engine on the odometer.
You should be able to somehow.
Yeah, Dakota.
Or
makes
is it?
Dakota makes it where you can put them on there.
Yeah.
So that,
There it
I
is,
know
y'all.
that can happen.
But man, Pontiac, what'd you do that for, man?
Man, yeah, Pontiac, you wrong for that.
Swap.
Hmm?
To run your wires.
Man, Pontiac, what'd you do that for?
They made us take apart the whole dash.
Good gracious, look at that.
Man, that's crazy in this spot.
Had to get the interior man to come in, take care of the dash. Hey, for the guys on YouTube, man, I watched several videos on this, man. My man, he made it look like it was simple. He got it working though.
He did. He pulled that dash out like. Hey, I'm impressed, Jeff. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm impressed, gang. Right. That's why they pay you the big bucks, right? That's right.
Because, hey, I'm gonna be honest, I still would have been up underneath her cussing too. Look at that, man.
They're all close to the same. Lucky enough, this one here though didn't have the bolts here.
So that means it's been out before.
No, I don't think it was made with them.
Ah,
Because it's got another bracket that holds it in. Here's got the studs.
okay.
But it's still getting all that out. If you didn't know how you were doing, they would have probably took all that out as one. Radio all out as another. And just kept taking it all out. Yeah, this is another dash, see? That's it.
So this dash has been covered once, so we're gonna recover it the
All that's
right
coming
way.
out.
But you gonna do it the right way.
Right way.
Alright.
Along with
Y'all
all,
look, everybody's gonna be looking.
along with the others.
Green emerald with the gold stitching.
Okay. And you ain't half stepping it. You gonna make it look premium.
French seams. Gold. French seams. 24 karat gold.
So y'all see the interior now. Okay, let's show them what the interior looks like now. Look at the door panels, gang.
You
Okay.
gonna stay with the same door panel?
No, he's redoing everything.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that top,
Top's
man.
going too.
Harvey don't play.
Top's going
Playing, man.